Employees that the airline needs to reduce its costs in order to survive. Minister Gordhan was speaking during a report back to staff at the national carriers headquarters. This follows comments by the Finance Minister Tito Mboweni that SAA should be sold off to private investors.
Public Enterprises Minister Pravin Gordhan has told SAA employees about measures to save the loss-making airline. Speaking at the airline's headquarters, Gordhan told employees that the airline needs to regain market share from 20% to 45%. He also urged employees to report corruption, saying that the airline needs to clean out the dirt in order to survive.
When you have an airline in difficulties financially, you want to buy the equipment at the cheapest possible rate from a legitimate supplier, and that's what the SAA management and the South African Express management has to do, and they must clean out all of the people who've made millions of rounds on an illegitimate basis.
SAA CEO Vuyani Jahana says the airline is reviewing its contracts. He says this is in an effort to reduce costs and to ensure that the airline is competitive. The CEO also said that the airline will be laying charges against those found to be involved in fraud.
In the process of reviewing contracts, to the extent that we find that there may have been malfeasance or wrongdoing, we continue to deal with those people. The big focus for us is how quickly can we bring the cost base down so that we can give ourselves a headroom to compete and win in the market.
Meanwhile, Labour Federation FEDUSA has welcomed the minister's efforts to save the airline, following Finance Minister Tito Mboweni's comments that the airline should be closed down.
We cannot just close SAA down. You know, what are we going to tell the 10,000 workers and the families that's working for this company? And South African Airways also carries the national flag, you know, of the country. And we, as the South African Airline Pilots Association and FEDUSA, see this meeting as a very important intervention, you know, to put the situation right.
The Federation has also welcomed Gordhan's efforts to investigate corruption at SAA. Mbalenhle Mthethwa, SABC News, Johannesburg.